Hello everybody, this is Derek Duct Tape Man here. And first I'd like to say, thank you for on my channel, watch my videos. Now this video here, since it's the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, what later resulted in the birth of our nation. We have red, white, and blue here. You know, this video's next series here, short message. So, let's get started here. You know, I'm going to take this from the perspective of Great Britain. You know, when we fought a war for independence, we won. Britain finally surrendered. They put so much effort in keeping the colonies. That's one reason why. They had huge loss of life, huge financial toll, and struggles for the people of Britain for like decades. It was probably the darkest time for Great Britain. And they actually tried to get even with us a few decades later, War of 1812, and then in the stalemate. So, the thing is, still, they were ruined for a while. And, they were ruined. A dark time. And I'm sure a lot of people in Great Britain at that time asked themselves, what's the reason for this? Why are we going through this? You know what? When we won our independence and became a nation, United States, 150 years later, no one would realize, I bet none of them realized, 150 years later, what was going on in all of Europe. World War II broke out. And Great Britain was all alone during that time. Every other nation was either taken over or sided with Adolf Hitler and Nazi Germany. They were all alone. And what happened? You know who basically freedom? The same country that broke away from them 150 years prior to that. Same nation. And now we're friends with Great Britain. And we share a common interest now. We like their sports, they like our sports. We like their music, they like our music. Movies, everything, same thing. Cultures. And now we're all friends with them now. We work together, support each other. The same nation that broke away. And I got some verses of scripture to read. And right here they are. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord. Thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. For the 4th of July, and for verses about freedom, those are really strange verses that have anything to do with the 4th of July weekend. As I showed you, from Britain's perspective, they have everything to do with it. Everything. Because no one at that time knew why they were going through what they were going through, the whole nation. And And it wasn't years, decades, generations later, they figured out there was a reason for that. There was a reason. And God in his infinite wisdom allowed the United States to become a nation. And that basically freed all of Europe from an evil regime. You know what? You're probably like in the situation that Britain was. You know, you might be thinking, I don't understand. I don't know what you're going through. I don't understand. You know what? You're right. I don't. And I'm not going to pretend I do. Because I haven't really gone through anything, so I can't really say I understand. But God does. He knows what he's doing. You know, encourage you to hang in there. You'll see why what you went through. A lot of times, you may not benefit yourself, but maybe your kids, your grandkids might benefit from what you went through. You never know. You never know. Maybe a mistake you made, something happened to you, you lost, you had a great loss, someone did something to you, and you're struggling with that. Like I said, I don't know what your struggle is like, and I'm not going to pretend. What I will encourage you is this: look to Jesus, because he knows what he's doing. And just like what happened to Great Britain and how they had a dark time, maybe your dark time too can see that there was a reason for it. And you may not understand until you go face to face with Jesus. And even then, it may not even make a difference. So, to encourage you to look to Jesus Christ here. If you know somebody who's been through what you went through, it definitely helps to talk to them and ask them to help you. So, like I said, understand God knows what he's doing. They may not realize it sometimes, but he does. So trust in him. And if you haven't trusted in Jesus Christ for your salvation, I'd like to encourage you to do so. I have videos too that talk about it. So as you celebrate the 4th of July weekend, 250th anniversary, think about Britain's perspective. And think about what you may be going through. Could there be a reason for that? Just like there's a reason for Britain, there may be a reason for you. In the high hope end. And look to him for hope. So that's all for now. I would like to thank you for watching. This is Derek Duct Tape Man saying thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, like, hit notifications, get more videos of me. This is Derek Duct Tape Man saying see you later. Goodbye.